what it is, when you should use it and when to avoid it, as not all energy should be manipulated within the Matrix. By Natalie Mantle. Meditation for Freedom. Today I am going to talk about Black Tantra and White Tantra. There were a big difference between the two tantras. Before I continue, I will say that this type of magic comes with risks. Therefore one should be mindful of one's intentions and thoughts before performing such ritualistic magic. Black Tantra is alchemy, a manipulation of energy to enabling one human being to control another. By controlling the elements that affect a person, enabling you to take them away from the true self. Used solely for personal gain, as has great power as it manipulates universal energy forces. This is because everything is energy within this matrix field. BT is like taking full control of a person who will rely solely on you, the controller, for their entire existence. White Tantra is also alchemy, bringing a person back to source, a full awareness of nature and oneself. Everything is energy, but this does not mean that we have to tap into all of it because we know we can. Restraint is important, as the highest aspect of knowing is acceptance, seeing things for what they really are. When using White Tantra, it is important that you are aware of the pitfalls in both if it is going to benefit you and be of use to you. Tantra, the dark side. The problem with BT is that seeks sexual gratification in dark forms. Practitioners of this type of energetic magic are known as the Tantronimist. Each individual has an absolute right to satisfy his sexual instinct as is physiologically proper for him. The one injunction is to treat all such acts as sacraments. One should not eat as the brutes, but in order to enable one to do one's will. The same applies to sex. They must use every faculty to further the one object of our existence by raising the two stakes from Yesod. The outcomes can sometimes be very frightening, as when you participate in rituals like this and you not at a level of understanding, it can fracture the mind, creating compartmental splits in personality. Black Tantra main objective. The main objective when practicing Black Tantra is to achieve ejaculation, spill the divine energy, including male and female ejaculation. What this does is connects you to damaging and harmful electromagnetic frequencies, causing current to flow through the body to the ground. Low-frequency magnetic fields induce circulating currents within the human body. The strength of these currents depends on the intensity of the outside magnetic field, being you. When we mix this chemical with higher frequencies, the effects are on par with the effects of DMT, or even ayahuasca. Black Tantra, White Tantra. Stay in control, don't put yourself at risk. Staying in control, not putting yourself at risk. It is important that you understand energy, frequency and vibration and how it all connects together with you. Everything, as I have mentioned before, has a frequency, including the earth. We call these frequencies the ley lines. When we use any type of tantra, we are changing your body's frequencies. Also, this can be dangerous and damaging to the human energy flow. To the POP who see merely the cloak, this can be seen as pleasurable as it works on a subconscious level, and as we know, a SE mind cannot tell the difference. However, because everything is energy, your body will feel the difference. But this is often overshadowed and hidden by people who practice Black Tantra arts. All desires lead to misery, sexual addiction, causing one to cross more and more boundaries, becoming perverted and twisted in search of pleasure and gratification. Opening parenthesis. This is what we are now seeing in the world, with all the crimes against children coming to light. Misfortune, known for brining about misfortune as with all black magic. This is due to that fact that you are using negative energies with ill intentions, deities and such like, bringing about greed, selfishness, insomnia and all compassion for the feelings of others. This is the dark side of BC, which leads the seeker away from his purpose of seeking healing and enlightenment. Black Tantra Black Magic. K. Tantra Chaos Magic. K. Phallus Worship. Black Tantra is a form of black chaos magic leading the seeker on a path of destruction. Taking the body out of full alignment, blocking the energetic rods that travel up your spine as represented in the caduceus. The problem with Black Tantra is that it always has to end with orgasm, which is easy in the beginning, but becomes more harder as time passes by. This is what creates the addiction. Phallus worship. Using this form of Tantra is phallus worship. The horned god, which may have been a prototype of Shiva worship or Shivism as this is mentioned as early as the Upanishads and the Mahabharata. 500 to 200 BC. Shiva is identified with the fierce Vedic god Rudra and, in his terrible aspect, is the god of destruction and cosmic dissolution, commonly worshipped in the form of the lingam or symbolic phallus. His other main forms are the great yogi or ascetic and Nataraja, lord of the cosmic dance. That comes to the end of my brief talk on Black Tantra White Tantra. Want to learn more about using other forms of magic? Click the link below or sign up to our newsletter. Enter Occult Magic 18+.